get the boring stuff out of the way. Your objective is to invoke emotion from your audience. And I think you did that very well. Especially when you say pet, like in your title. The first thing I hear is pet. And as soon as I think of pet, it's that one song, Live Angel, and all those abuse animal commercial, which you also mentioned, so like you know what we were thinking as well. However, when you tell your story, you approach it differently. You didn't name facts and figures what nobody cares and nobody remembers anyway, and that doesn't invoke emotion. What you did is you start out with a character, a young girl. You develop her character, we got to know her, then you develop her pet, and then we got to know him. Then you introduce the conflict, and at this point, we're attached to the character, so we're wondering, what's gonna happen? Is she gonna die? Is she gonna die? I mean, that was my thought. And then you wrapped it up, and I don't remember death being involved then, so I'm assuming she's gonna live, and I'm just gonna live with that happy story in my head, whether it's true or not. Other things I noticed, I remember at the last Christmas party, we were talking about some of our weak points, and you mentioned that your body is very stiff. However, that's completely changed in this speech. You moved the podium back, you were standing in front of people, you have natural body movement, which makes stories seem more casual, like you're telling to a friend and not like a robotic thing. Also, one of the gestures you mentioned is the sitting down part with the chair, which I really like because that gives me a better image of what's going on in the story. And sometimes when he's telling stories, we use some words, and that doesn't give enough of an image in our head. At the end of the day, we're still looking at pictures and story, and everything's going on in our head. As for improvement, there isn't really a lot, but I did notice there's too long, weird pause. I don't know if the story is just too emotional and you just want the audience to, gather themselves and have an understanding, or it's just you were just freeze, like how I am right now. But overall, it was a great speech, and it actually totally did the job of invoking emotion from the audience. Good job, Eddie.